Here are 5 characters that you should be picking in bronze rank. So guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, help us hit 1400 subscribers. So if you're struggling to get out of bronze rank, then in this video I'm going to be showing you 5 characters that you should be using. And yeah, this may seem obvious, this may seem simple, but for some people who are new to the game, or if you're just struggling, then this might be an interesting video for you to see on how you should play these characters. So starting off, we've got Raccoon. So Raccoon first, his E. His E is so important. As soon as you have it, put it down because it respawns one of your teammates. But also put it in a safe spot, somewhere that's far away from the battle going on. And also put yourself into a safe spot. So from here, you can still heal all your enemies. Like, you don't have to be right up close into the battle, but you can move into the battle if you'd like, especially if you've got a cloak and dagger ult, which is going on right now. So you can be in there, you can finally use your left click if you want to get some shots in. There's no problem. If you've got people surrounding you, and you can get in close like this and get like a little kill to help out your team, then that's fair enough. You can do that. Make sure you're bouncing heals if you can't get to your opponents. But just always check behind you. Always move around and put yourself into a safe spot, such as up here. The battle's going on, and I can see this is a spot up here where no one's going to spot me, and I can bounce my heals. You can bounce your heals wherever you want. Just give it a try. Go into a little custom game, see which spots you can get into, and bounce your heals. And like there, I'm healing my teammates on the other side, like Doctor Strange, because I'm bouncing it off the wall. You can see I've got Black Panther on me. So what do? I dash out. I dash into my team. I heal the floor. Jeff heals me, and we escape. We survive. And there you go. They put down. We put down our ult, just because we can see that a push is coming on. So if you see, enemies are trying to push up and you've got your ult, just whack it down. Because Raccoon doesn't just do damage increase, he also does health increase. And you see we put our E down here, and we get our Jeff back, which is, the main important thing, is getting your teammates back as quickly as possible. But again, like I'm saying, you have to stay alive as a healer. That's probably one of your most important roles. I know it's support, it's strategist. Raccoon is one of those that you need to. So moving on to another strategist is Luna Snow. And Luna Snow, is a really good healer and can get around. And again, she can do a decent amount of damage. As you can see here is your left shift. Your left shift, you do more damage and you do more healing, like at an increased rate. So as soon as you get your left shift, after it's done its cooldown after 15 seconds, always just keep on, spamming, the heal and the shooting buttons, because it is a really important ability. But for Luna Snow, she is a big character to play. You don't just have your left click, you also have your right click, which can actually freeze an enemy in its spot. You see me there shooting it and not hitting anyone. But it is really important as Luna Snow to not just slide in and push. Stay with your team. You are a massive, key person for the game, and your ultimate is even more important. So while you're playing Luna Snow, you want to be healing your teammates, and you just want to be building your ult as soon as you can to use it defensively, or if you want to use it for a push, just to push back your team, if you think you can get it again quickly. And here you can see I'm healing my teammates. I'm also using my E. The E is the guard. Always be putting this on the player on your team who's pushing up the front the most. You see I've got it on Winter Soldier here. Winter Soldier dies, and then move on to putting it on Hawkeye. And then you just can heal him. He heals a little bit quicker. And just put it on who you think has it the most, should need it the most, whoever's at the front the most. And like I was saying about using your ultimate, use your ultimate as a counter to other enemies, or if you think you can build it up again, use it as like a push. If you see you're pushing in, use your ult, push in. Like here, I push in to help out the Wolverine who's trying to get forward as much as he can. So just use it as a defensive or as a push when you definitely think you can get it again. Only in those two situations. Moving on to Groot. Groot is a fantastic vanguard that people are using in every single rank, all the way up to the highest ranks in the game. And why? Well, Groot's got such good, abilities. He's got his wall, which can fully block off enemies, but his 2 smaller walls as well. If you put them down near enemies, you can use them to get more damage. So if you put down your wall and you start hitting an enemy next to the wall, you will see that your wall starts attacking them as well. And you can see this is a Groot off. I mean, this guy, again, a lot of battles going on. But you can see here, you have quite a good range. I put down my wall, and you can see my wall's like just hitting out. It's hitting at the people next to it. So make sure you're putting your walls down on the point if you're playing like domination like this, because you can just get extra damage. And you're missing out if you just keep with them for no reason. Using your big main wall from your E is really good because it has a lot more, it can take a lot more damage, and you can also block off enemies like this. As you can see, I put down the wall just because so we can get some more damage in, because we're keeping the opponents on a chokehold, and they all with Invisible Woman, so I put ours down. Scarlet Witch is able to ultimate, go over it and get 2 picks. It is a fantastic fantastic tactic right there. But Groot isn't just good for his ability. So he has his right click, which is the like grenade gas bomb, which can do a lot of damage, and especially if you have your walls down and throw that into someone, you can get really good combos. But his ultimate is also interesting as well, and I'm going to show you here when not to use his ultimate. Don't use his ultimate alone like I am, and if you're going to use his ultimate, don't just push in like this, because you'll die immediately. You have to stay alive. So moving on to the next Vanguard, and that is the Thing. And talking about pushing in, he is the one you want to be pushing in with. As you can see right there, I'm shifting around using my right click over and over again. That's what you need to be doing. Use your right click over and over again. You've got such a bigger range of like hitting people in front of you. You'll be surprised of how close you can be. And always use your shift, because you give them like a little knockback, a little stun, and you can get damage on them. Be aggressive. Use your E to get, if you see an opponent, a teammate, sorry, that's got their, you see the E come up, just use it, because you'll give them a little bit more, a little bit of like extra shield. So you can use your left click, definitely, but I just spammed the right click with the Thing. You do a lot more damage, and I think it just works out a lot better. You can see here, I use the left click just because it's a, no sorry, I used the right click because I just charged it up in case the Luna was going to move away. But you can use the left click, and here is a good use of the ultimate. Stunning your enemies in front of you as you're pushing. Don't just use it on a single enemy as the Thing. Use it on multiple enemies, and right here I can see the healer, so chase them down. Chase them down, and I thought I lost them, and then I saw where they were shooting, and it just turns out they're just hiding in a corner. But then here comes magic, and we hit them with a little combo, a right click, left click, and they get destroyed. So if you want to hit them with the combos, use your right click, then your left click, and get them with a couple of hits, then go back to the right click. And if you need to get out of danger, just shift. You move really quickly, so be careful of your sensitivity as the Thing. But again, the right click just works fantastic, and I really think the Thing is a really good Vanguard that you should be using in a game for pushing and being on that front line as your team. So don't be scared as the Thing if you're playing in bronze. Just push in, and you'll probably surprise yourself of how well you'll do. So moving on to the final character of this video, and it is Punisher. And it might seem like an obvious one, but a lot of people that play the game, if you've played a shooter in the past, then the Punisher is a good character just to play, because he shoots. And I don't know if you want to put the video back right there, but I used the shift, the grapple, straight away from spawn. And if you jump onto the grapple and immediately press the button to like jump off while leaning forward like this, you get a little bit of a boost. And don't just use it the once, use it throughout the whole round. As you see here, I've got my shotgun out because I can see I'm going to be in close range of the magic. And it's alright if you whiff your aim like me, that's fine. But you do a lot of damage with your shotgun. And you can see I can pick off this one, and then seeing him more, I get his health all the way down. And then he actually dies, so we're pushing him back. And this all started from us using our left shift, our grapple, to get up and get an advantage point. So don't just think you use it at the beginning, or just don't use it at all. Make sure you use it. And another ability you should use is the E. So put down your turret when you think you've got a bit of time and you can shoot people. But the most important thing about the E is shoot the floor. Shoot the floor, not just at the person, because you get splash damage. You're going to hit the opponents around. So please shoot the floor. Right here you can see I'm using this. And also use your ultimate into like a Luna ult. Right there, I got unlucky because the Luna ult already died, and then I died. So make sure you use your ultimate, if you want to push back enemies. But if you've got a support ultimate going, like Luna, Cloak and Dagger, then a rocket, then use your ultimate, because you're not going to die while using it. And with the Punisher, his is such a good one to use. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please let me know down below. Leave your tips. As I said, this is just a quick 5 character video that you guys should be using in bronze to get out. If there's any other characters that you've been enjoying to use in bronze that got you out of bronze into silver or even further, then please comment down below and let other people know. But yeah, I've been Az, you guys have been awesome. Please hit that subscribe button, help us hit 1,400 subs, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.